Welcome to another episode of the Business Spotlight. I'm here with Courtney Dolan. She is the owner of Dolan Law Group here in our Las Vegas Valley. Courtney, thank you for taking the time for us to connect and do the Business Spotlight on you. Business Spotlight is great for many reasons, Courtney. As I was talking to you earlier, it helps, number one, be introduced to the community and also to my network in highlighting you. Also, it goes out to the Action Coach database that is, in a lot of countries, and we have about 1,000 coaches around the world. So I am excited to learn more about you, what makes you guys special here in our Las Vegas Valley. Courtney, without further ado, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business, and how long have you been doing it?
I have been a practicing attorney since 2005.
Hmm.
I'm originally from upstate New York by way of Atlanta.
Wow.
I did my undergrad at Clayton State University
Mhm.
with a BS in healthcare management. I received 5 academic scholarships, including being an honors grad. I hold a BS in healthcare management, and I've been in Las Vegas since 1999. I
Wow.
attended UNLV. I'm the third graduating class from UNLV. And I've lived in Las Vegas since 1999. Sorry, I think I already said that.
Yeah, you're good.
And
Go ahead.
um, so I'm a licensed attorney in Nevada. I've clerked for a criminal judge. I externed for a civil judge. I've worked for numerous practices, big firms, and the last firm I worked for before going out on my own was Brent Bryson, and he
Mhm.
does a lot of high profile criminal defense work.
Yep, very familiar.
And had some really interesting, exciting cases working with him. And then I went on my own in 2009. And I've been on my own ever since with the Dolan Law Group.
Nice, congratulations. Which leads to my next question with what do people misunderstand most about your industry?
How important it is,
Mm,
how rigorous it is, how undervalued a really good attorney and moral attorney is who follows the rules of professional responsibility. It's rare and hard to find in the Las Vegas community, let alone in the state of Nevada, actually, and in the United States,
right.
surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
It's really eye-opening. Even people who just all of the bad things, malfeasance in the legal, profession that happens.
Right. No, I agree. I agree. I think it's a very misunderstood industry for sure. And finding good people and good attorneys is key in navigating the law,
Right.
I believe. Now, as an attorney, the attorney can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So, what do you specialize in the services that you provide?
I have a general practice.
Hmm.
I handle personal injury cases. I handle criminal defense. I handle civil litigation. I handle family law. But lately, I have been doing appellate work. I've been doing Ninth Circuit cases to the Ninth Circuit, cases to Nevada Supreme Court, and I just recently did insurance coverage slash human rights case to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Wow.
So it runs the whole gamut.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So that's a very interesting. Now, part of the business spotlight, Courtney, is to inspire and educate people who are pursuing entrepreneurship. So, with that being said, what is the biggest learning curve that you've learned since you've started your business and your own practice?
I will say that as a entrepreneur, I'm a better lawyer. I encourage anyone, if they want to be an entrepreneur, to do it.
Hmm.
It's the hardest part is just to get yourself up and do it,
Yeah,
and have the finances to be able to do it. But if it's ultimately what you want to do and it's your dream, you'll do it. You just got to do it. You can't second guess yourself. You got to get a good support system.
hmm
When I started on the law side, I mean, I have an undergraduate in business, but I read as much as possible, anything I could get my hands on, just law wise and business wise. I recommend reading business books.
Mm,
I mean, reading underlying business books, and I recommend whatever business you're going to open to read as much as possible that you can about opening that business.
yeah, I agree. Our founder and chairman, Brad Sugars, always says the books you read and the people that you surround yourself with is where your business will be in the next 5 years.
Right.
So what I heard from you is educate yourself, keep reading, surround yourself with good people. So that's very valuable. Now, what's the most important lesson in your career that you could share with us?
Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Believe in yourself. Even when other people don't believe in you, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Be the mind, be the positive, reinforcing mind in your head and listen to it and trust your instinct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of what the military trains us is never surrender, right? And even
Right.
when we fail, we
Yep.
take the learning lessons from those failures to come back better.
Right.
And continue to fight the good fight, especially when it's something you truly believe in.
Right.
For sure.
Hmm.
Who's been the most influential person in your life, and how have they impacted you?
Personally, my mother, she's put me through undergrad, put me through law school, has always been there for me, has always taught me to never back down.
Mhm.
Professionally, it would be Judge John McGorty. He was a criminal judge here in town in a judicial district court who I clerked for. Great, just a kind man, just very intelligent and open and honest, moral, and really a champion for women's rights. Just a wonderful man, so kind and so just giving of his time and as a mentor.
Mm, I like that. I like that, especially being a dad of two daughters, and advocating for women. I
Right.
understand
Yeah.
that.
Oh, a complete gentleman. I can't speak highly enough. He passed away last year, and it was a real loss
Mm,
to not only the Las Vegas community, but the state of Nevada.
yeah,
Just a really great man.
yeah, yeah. What advice, Courtney, would you give 20-year-old Courtney who's just getting into business?
Follow your dreams, study, be patient. Everything will happen for a reason,
Hmm.
but just see your dream through. Never give up, even when things are at their lowest point, and celebrate the accolades, celebrate the success. You worked hard to get there.
Yeah, I agree. It's setting your goals. What are we doing to keep on track with those goals? And you have to celebrate every time you have a win, because
Right.
it's a tough road. But
Yeah, it
having,
is.
us as coaches, oh, I
Yeah,
know.
it's I mean, you're it's hard to even get an undergrad. It's, or if you don't need a degree to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
There are plenty of people that are successful that don't have degrees, and there are those that have degrees, and um but yeah, it takes a lot of guts to just even try. And you're a success if you try and fail,
Hmm.
because at least you tried. How many people in their lives can say, I tried?
Yeah. No, 100%. You'll never know unless you try. And having a
Right.
good roadmap, like us as
Right.
coaches, we coach a lot of clients through those tough times. But it's getting them in that right mindset of, hey, here's what it's going to take. It's going to be up and down, but as long as we're doing the things that we need to be doing, we hold them accountable and we coach them through those hard times, the reward of seeing success
Right.
perseveres a lot. So knowing where that vision is, definitely a big indicator of pushing through and breaking through some of those barriers. Um, what's one thing what is one thing that your business or business ventures that you did not expect, Courtney?
the areas of law I'm practicing in and doing well at them.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna sound winning awards at what I'm doing. I I'm just I'm I'm not very what's the word? I don't like tooting my own horn, but I'm doing well, and I'm surprised that I'm getting recognized.
Yeah,
And it's like, holy crap.
yeah.
I can say holy crap, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good. You're good. Congratulations on the good work that you're doing. Look, when you good do good things like you mentioned earlier,
Right,
the things that we don't expect, but it's because we have that passion in doing what's right for other people,
right,
taking care of our community. That's what leads to those accolades. So good on
right.
you for the good work that you're doing. Um, Leads to my next question, Courtney. Biggest challenge that you're facing in your role, and how are you tackling that?
Biggest challenge, having the energy to get everything done. Multitasking, relenting control of not doing everything myself because I'm a perfectionist and I'm
Mhm.
very thorough, and it's really hard to delegate things to others. I always feel
Yeah.
like I have to have my hand in the jar of whatever case I'm working on.
Yep. Yep. We deal with that with a lot of the business owners who we coach is the delegation part. It's hiring the right talent to your team and training them the right way so they have your vision, your mission, and that allows the business owner to get out of the day to day and be over the business instead of in the business. As we talked about earlier, entrepreneurship is a lonely journey. And as we're scaling and growing and adding team members, adding the those key people makes that delegation journey a little bit easier.
Right.
Yeah. If you could start another business tomorrow, Courtney, what would it be?
A bookstore.
Mm. Why a
I
bookstore?
because I love to read.
Okay.
I would probably open a bookstore slash law firm, but if I had to pick a different business, maybe coffee shop, bookstore, because I love to read. I enjoy just getting my mind off of things and my imagination and learning about new things.
What's the last book or current book you're reading on?
I'm reading the Melissa Gilbert Prairie Tales book from the Laura from Little House
Right?
biography.
Good.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's a nice read. It's about, her transitioning from being on Little House to getting remarried and living in a rural life and finding herself, in midlife.
Mm-hmm. That's most of us right now is we have to find ourselves, right? A lot of the people we work with, it's getting them back to, hey, here's who I am, here's what I'm doing, here's what I meant to do,
Right.
and this is what our journey is gonna look like. And sometimes we just gotta embrace that journey.
I wasn't anticipating opening up my own law firm, to be honest.
What
I mean,
inspired you to do so?
the economy
Mm.
during, 2009. And so, yeah, I mean, I always knew I wanted to open up my own law firm, but opportunity presented itself, and I did it. Oh God, I was 32 when I opened up my own law firm, really young.
Yeah,
But I'm happy. I mean, so happy I did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the best way for people to connect with you if they're looking to get a hold of you, and what current offers do you have right now for people?
Best way to get a hold of me is email. I'm also on social media. I'm on Facebook. Um, Dolan Law LV at Dolan Law LV and at Dolan just at Dolan Law Group. I'm sorry. I'm messing up. At Dolan Law Group LV and then at Dolan Law Group. So I'm on Twitter and Facebook and also email. And
Perfect.
offers I'm offering right now for personal injury clients. Everybody does a contingency fee, but I start my contingency fees at 25%.
Well, it's good to know. Courtney, thank you for being on the episode of the Business Spotlight. I look forward to connecting with you out there in the networking world. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers before we wrap up our call today?
Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I hope everybody's happy, healthy, and if your goal is to be an entrepreneur, do it. Talk to people, interview, call people, email people. Don't be scared to reach out. Don't be scared to reach out to people in the academic world. Don't be scared to reach out to mentors, business owners,
Hmm.
and talk to them, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
And if it's your dream, just do it if you can. Just do it if you can.
Yeah. Those are good final words right there from Courtney. Thank you again,
Thank
and we will
you.
see you until the next time.
Okay, thanks a lot.